All right, listen carefully. You have one job: steal the most valuable diamond in the world. But it's not going to be easy. The diamond is hidden deep inside a secret bunker, on a remote island that doesn't even appear on maps. No one is allowed there. It's guarded, locked, and nearly impossible to enter through the main gate. But there's one way in: get arrested on purpose. That's right, you'll go in as a prisoner. There's a small jail on the island. Once you're inside, you must escape through a secret underground tunnel. That tunnel leads straight to the bunker where the diamond is kept. Sounds crazy? It is. And here's the catch: you don't have much time. Everything must go perfectly. Get in, escape the jail, find the tunnel, grab the diamond, and reach the southern part of the island where a boat will be waiting. One mistake, and it's all over. You ready? Let's begin. You're now sitting in a helicopter flying toward the island. Your hands are handcuffed, and you're surrounded by other prisoners. The plan is working, so far. But suddenly, the helicopter starts shaking. The pilot turns around and shouts, "We're going down." He grabs a parachute, jumps out, and leaves all of you behind. You look around, panic everywhere. Then you spot something: a key to your handcuffs hanging near the front of the cabin. You reach out, grab it, and free yourself. The other prisoners are begging you to unlock them too, but be careful. They might be dangerous. All three say they can fly the helicopter, but only one of them has a tattoo of a helicopter on his leg. That seems like a clue. You free him, and he lies. He can't fly the helicopter. None of them can. Now there's only one parachute left, and he just pushed you aside and jumped with it. You're stuck in a falling helicopter with no pilot, no parachute, and the ocean rushing up fast. There's no time to think. You release the other prisoners. Now you have two choices: try to fly the helicopter yourself, or jump into the water and take your chances. You remember what the pilot said: it's impossible to land. You take a deep breath and jump. Cold air, then freezing water. You hit the ocean hard, but you're alive. But before you can celebrate, you see something terrifying: a shark fin. It's coming straight for you. You're in the water. The waves are rough, and you're tired from the fall, but now things get even worse. You see a shark fin moving toward you. It's fast. It's getting closer. What do? You have three choices. A. Swim to shore as fast as you can. B. Stay still and float in the water. C. Dive and wave your arms to scare it away. Cautionary, but think carefully. Swimming away will make the shark chase you. Waving your arms might make it angry. Resolved, the right answer? Do nothing. Take a deep breath, float calmly. Sharks are curious, but if you don't act like prey, they often leave. You stay still. The shark circles once, then swims away. You wait a moment longer, then quietly swim to the shore, wet, cold, and tired, but still alive. Just as you think things are safe, you hear shouting. Guards are running out of the jungle. You freeze. One of the prisoners you helped earlier is hiding in the bushes. Come here. Conflicted, what will you do? Run with the prisoner, or let the guards arrest you and take you into the jail, just like the plan says? Determined, you decide to follow the mission. You raise your hands. The guards put you in a yellow prison shirt and lead you away. Satisfied, you're now inside the island's jail. The first part of the plan is complete. Mysterious. But someone in this prison is already planning an escape, and you need to find out who. You're now inside the prison. Guards are watching every move. Around you are dangerous criminals, but one of them is your only chance to escape. You sit down at a lunch table. Across from you are three prisoners. One of them is planning to escape. But who? You look closer. One man is reading a book, but something's strange. He's using a metal file as a bookmark. That tool could cut through locks. He's the one. You follow him quietly. He goes to the prison yard and sits on a bench. Then, he hides the book under the seat and walks away. Now's your chance, but you need a distraction to grab the book. You have three things nearby: a basketball, dumbbells, a deck of playing cards. You pick up the basketball and throw it far away. The prisoner runs after it. Quickly, you grab the book, but the file is gone. Instead, you find a bundle of money hidden inside. That means he sold the tool to someone else. You pocket the cash and start looking around the yard. Then you spot another prisoner, pressing his fingers to the sleeve of his shirt. Is that where the file is? You start walking toward him, but suddenly, a fight breaks out. Prisoners are yelling. Guards rush in. Someone hits you from behind. Everything goes black. You wake up in a small hospital room, locked in. Your time is running out. You must find a way to reach the laundry room, because that's where the secret tunnel starts. You wake up in a small hospital room. The door is locked, and guards are walking outside. You don't have much time left. You look around the room. In the corner, there's a large cart full of dirty laundry. This is your chance. You climb inside the cart and hide under the sheets. It smells terrible, but it might save your life. Soon, a cleaner comes in. He pushes the cart down the hallway. You stay quiet. The cart enters the laundry room. You made it. But just as you start to get out, the cleaner spots you. He looks shocked and opens his mouth to shout, "Quick!" You remember the money in your pocket. You offer it to him. He hesitates, then nods, and walks away like nothing happened. Now you're alone. You search the room and move one of the washing machines. Under it, you see a metal hatch. You pull it open and climb down. You're in a dark, wet tunnel. It's cold and silent. You walk through slowly, step by step. Then, you reach a small room with no windows or doors, just brick walls. It looks like a dead end. But wait, one brick is sticking out a little. You press it. Click. A secret door opens. You step inside and find yourself standing in front of a thick iron door. It's quiet, too quiet, and something doesn't feel right. You step through the iron door, and now you're in a small, strange room. It's an airlock, a space between two heavy doors. The first door closes behind you with a loud clunk. Then, you hear a hissing sound. All the air is being sucked out. You can't breathe. You look around fast. There's an oxygen tank with a mask lying nearby. You grab it and put it on just in time. The second door opens. You move forward and find yourself in front of 3 tunnels. But here's the twist. Each tunnel is deadly. The first tunnel has spinning axes and blades swinging through the air. The second one is crackling with high-voltage electricity. The third tunnel is filled with bright flames. It feels like a trap. One of these has to be fake, right? Then, you remember, there's no air here. And without air, fire can't burn. That means the flames in the third tunnel must be a hologram, an illusion. You take a deep breath, tighten your grip on the oxygen tank, and step into the fire. And just like that, you walk right through it. No burns, no pain. You were right. But now, you're standing in front of a completely dark room. No lights, no sound, just black emptiness. And deep down, you feel something strange. Something isn't right. You walk into the dark room. It's so black you can't see your hands, your feet, nothing. You feel like you're floating in space. Then, suddenly, a strange thought pops into your mind. Why are you even here? What is this mission? Who sent you? It doesn't make sense anymore. Before you can answer, a strange force pushes you forward. You fall through the darkness like you're flying through a tunnel of air and stars. Now you're not on the island. You're not in the bunker. You're floating in outer space. It's cold. It's quiet. You feel small and lost. Then, in the distance, you see a bright light. It gets closer and closer. You reach out your hand and touch it. Suddenly, whoosh! You're pulled backward, flying fast through time and space. You land hard on the ground, and when you open your eyes, you're back on the island, back in your body, back on your mission. 2 paths stretch in front of you, one to the north, one to the south. Which way will you go? You remember, the boat is waiting in the south. You run into the jungle, heart pounding, but the island isn't done with you yet. You run through the jungle, heading south, just like the plan said. The trees are thick, the air is hot, and your legs are tired, but you don't stop. Finally, you reach a clearing, and there it is, an old car. It's your only way to get to the beach fast. You jump in, start the engine, and find an MP3 player with headphones in the glove box. You press play. Music starts, and for a moment, it feels like everything might be okay. But then, you notice something's wrong. The brakes don't work, the car speeds up, and ahead of you are 3 roads. The first road ends with a brick wall. The second leads into a deep swamp. The third goes up a hill with a steep cliff. You think fast. There's only one smart choice. You take your foot off the gas and steer toward the hill. As the car climbs, it slows down, just enough for you to open the door and jump out safely. You roll down the hill, bruised but alive. Through the trees, you see the shoreline. There it is, the boat. You push it into the water and start the engine. Waves hit the sides. You're almost free. But suddenly, you hear something. Singing. Beautiful, soft voices coming from the rocks nearby. You feel strange, like you're being pulled toward them, hypnotized. Wait, you remember the MP3 player. You grab it, put the headphones back on, and blast the music. The singing fades. You steer the boat away from the deadly rocks, out into the open sea. The sun sets ahead of you. You made it. You're sailing away from the island. The sky is orange with sunset. The wind feels good on your face. You breathe out. Finally, safe. Or are you? A voice suddenly echoes in your head.
Let's see how well you did.
This wasn't just a mission, it was also a test of your thinking, your choices, and your survival skills. Now it's time to find out how many points you earned. Here's how it works. Each choice you made revealed something about you. Did you stay calm with the shark? Did you trust the right prisoner? Did you spot the hidden file or fall for the trick? Did you choose the fire tunnel using logic? Did you use your headphones against the siren song? Add up your wins and let's see your score. 0 to 3 points. Concerned. You might want to stay away from dangerous missions. You're brave, but panic takes over fast. 4 to 7 points. Encouraging. Better. You can handle some pressure, but you still need to stay sharper during stressful moments. 8 to 11 points. You're fearless and fast, but small details trip you up. With more focus, you'll be unstoppable. 12 to 14 points. Proud. You're a real-life adventurer. Smart, bold, and calm under pressure. You pass every test, even the weird ones. But remember, this was just one mission. Excited, more traps, puzzles, and crazy twists wait in the next one. You escaped the prison. You beat the traps. You found the diamond and made it off the island alive. But this wasn't just a mission. It was a test of your mind, your choices, and your ability to stay calm under pressure. So, how did you do? Maybe you made smart moves. Maybe you slipped up along the way. Either way, you survived, and that means you've got something most people don't. You've proven you can think fast, act smart, and escape the impossible. But here's the real question. What would you do in the next mission? Would you make better choices or fall into a new trap? Because this world is full of secret bunkers, tricky puzzles, and mysterious tests. And next time, the danger could be even greater. If you enjoyed this adventure, tap the like button to show you passed the mission. Subscribe for more wild stories, tough puzzles, and hidden secrets. And tell us in the comments, what was your score? Did you survive, or would you try again? The adventure never ends, my friend. Now get ready for the next one. So, you escaped the prison, dodged traps, and outsmarted a deadly island. You faced danger, made tough choices, and maybe even learned something about yourself. This wasn't just a story, it was your test. A test of how well you think under pressure. A test of how far you'll go to reach the goal, even if it means jumping into shark-infested water or walking through fire. Some of you made the right choices, some of you, not so much. But either way, you made it to the end. Now the question is, what's your score? Did you pass the test, or would you not make it off the island? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the mission, like this video, subscribe for more mind-bending stories and puzzles. And don't forget to share it with your friends. Let's see if they can do better than you. This was just one adventure. There are many more ahead. And next time, the stakes will be even higher. See you in the next mission.